Hello, everybody. I am Jason.
I am Gay Boy Tom.
We
That's my
are
nickname.
playing Blaster Master tonight. Here's our wonderful plot. We got Boy. He loves his frog. Frog runs away. He's flying. Frog finds radioactive waste that happens to be in his garage, backyard, whatever. Frog eats radioactive waste. Frog finds sinkhole. Boy jumps down sinkhole. You know, like a twisted Alice in Wonderland. Boy finds giant motherfucking tank in the underground in his backyard. And then I guess Boy suits up. Alright, there we go. Story of my life. Let's get started.
Story of your life.
Now, if you are familiar with this game's story, in Japan, we got a completely different plot. It's something about evil empires taking over space with his evil invent Dark Star army of mutants.
I thought they were aliens.
Or mutants.
Well, yeah, it's a little twinge of irony about him being Jason is that the main character of this game is also named Jason.
And the pet name is Frog, or the pet frog is
Yep.
named Fred.
Yep, his name's Frog.
Frog from Chrono Trigger. Well, the frog is named Fred. You know, Jason Fred, get it?
No? Oh yeah, yeah, I do. My God, now I had to think about it. Hey, it's Fred. Remember Fred?
No, I don't remember Fred. I don't want to remember Fred.
What? He was only the funniest YouTuber to ever grace the platform.
But yeah, we got... in Japan, he was not named Jason. His name was Ken. Ken Gardner. You know, very average 80s Japanese-American name.
Yeah, that's the name that the Japan people gave American people because it's like the stereotypical thing for them. That's like the go-to name.
Ah.
So this is an NES game. It looks amazing
You know,
for an NES.
it's got good music, it's got good graphics, it's got multiple gameplay styles. Like, you know, and it's 1988. You know, most games, they were either side-scrolling or they were top-down. You know, Mario was side-scrolling, Metroid was side-scrolling, Zelda was top-down. And this game has both.
Never really at the time would you ever have a game that has both. It's a little crazy once you think about it.
Yeah. And, of course, we gotta talk about our developer. SunSoft is behind this. And before Blaster Master, you know, they worked on some Japan-exclusive games, like Atlantis no Nazo, which is, as quoted on the box art, better than Super Mario, which, no, it's not. It's the most underwhelming, frustrating piece of crap I've ever played in my life. Yeah, eventually they got their thumbs out their asses, they played Blaster Master, they played those NES Batman games, Gremlins 2, Journey to Silius, you know, all around good games. And then they went on to make,
pretty good.
yeah, they went on to make a bunch of crappy Looney Tunes games on Super Nintendo. And then they were mostly forgotten about for years. I don't even know if they're still around today, or they got absorbed by some other company.
Sunsoft? Before this game, all they really knew how to do was make shitty games. I wouldn't say shitty, but like this is kind of the first game that put them on the radar.
Yeah. I mean, this game wasn't so successful in Japan. Probably because it was like non-linear and that's kind of it. So when they released it in America, they were just like, alright, just change the story or whatever. You know, make it about frogs instead of evil alien conquerors and alien planets, space opera bullshit.
Right, like, the fact that it's non-linear is not very popular amongst people who are bad at video games. I.e., most every journalist on the planet. Which is why it wasn't popular. But yeah, the game is great. It looks fantastic. Like I said, it's an NES game. Like, compare it to other contemporaries like Zelda 1, all 3 Final Fantasies.
Yeah,
It looks fantastic.
This was released at the right time during you know, when the NES was becoming popular in America. About its 3rd year. And of course this game is like basically inexplicably showed up in every American gamer's library. Not me, of course, because, you know, I wasn't around during this time.
You weren't even a concept back in the 80s.
No. It's just...
You didn't even exist.
Yeah, it's just one of those games that just, you know, I inherited.
I mean, I didn't even exist either.
Whoa! What is that? Here's our first...
As if the game couldn't get any better, it also has boss fights.
Yeah. Our first boss in Mother Brain, you just pelted to death with grenades. Very simple. Every time you defeat a boss in a level, it kicks you back at the start, and then you get a new power-up for your tank. For example, we got the Hyper, which powers up our gun, which is a little strange, you know. We're not even like, what, 5-10 minutes into the game, and we're already getting a gun power-up.
I mean, I think it's pretty fucking awesome that we're getting a gun power-up. This game is really a fan. It is quite the big fan of throwing you into the action as soon as it really can.
Yeah, our Hyper even changes our bullets.
Wait a minute. Isn't this the car from Super Mario Crossover back on Newgrounds?
Yes. You know, that's also had Contra, Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania, you know. Anyways, without the Hyper, we wouldn't be able to get past this thing. So that's why we had to go and kill it.
Would this be considered an open world game?
It's a Metroidvania. Here we are in Area 2 with the best song in the game. Going to the castle.
We're underground, keep in mind, right? So we got some Pikmin shit going on.
Maybe.
Where there's castles underground.
It's a very Journey to the Center of the Earth thing, you know, like, even though you're supposed to be underground, you start the game and, like, you already see, like, skies and forests and shit.
Not gonna lie to you. I think Journey to the Center of the Earth is really bad. It's really not a very good movie.
Wasn't it a book at first?
Yeah, it was a book, and then it was modernized into a movie, but like most movies around that time were just bad, in my opinion. Although, there was a movie that actually kind of freaked me out when I was a little kid, around that time, called Congo.
I don't know anything about Congo.
Cannibalistic gorilla people who eat people.
That sounds great.
No.
Yeah,
we're underground.
Yeah.
And there's fucking castle.
Another good thing about this game is that the background changes a lot. Like, before we had, like, pillars and stuff, now we got, like, sewer grates.
Yeah, that's something great about this game, is that not every one screen is the same, which is incredible.
Especially compared to, like, its contemporaries, like, Metroid, where every screen in that game looked the same. Here, now it's, like, a different shade of green, got windows, blocks are a different color.
But yeah, I mean, this specific color palette in particular is just not good.
What's wrong with it?
It's kind of ugly. The fucking lime green with like the weird orange clay.
It's all orange
But yeah,
and gray.
I mean, Yeah, my eyes hurt. Nah, it's not that, but it's not all bad.
Oh, the
Tell you
gun
one
didn't
thing
show up.
though, the music is definitely one of the high points of this game for sure.
Here we go. After you collected enough gun, you gotta get the gun. Upgrade your gun. Now I'm shooting a freaking laser rainbow wave of death that pierces through walls.
Yeah, this gun is so strong it breaks the game.
But when you take
Half
damage,
the time,
you
it
lose
doesn't
your
even
gun.
do what it's meant to do.
Every time you hop in your tank, though, when you take damage when you're the little guy, you get your health back. Fuck these skulls. I hate these skulls. Why do they do so much damage?
These are your favorite enemies in the game.
No, they're not. Neither are the little worm babies.
Ugh.
Look at the fence. Look at this background. It's got depth. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. This game puts most SNES games to shame in terms of graphics, which is an insane boast.
Super Mario World cough cough. That game looks like poopy.
Yeah, Super Mario World kind of doesn't do very well in the graphics department.
Well, hey, we're not talking about Super Mario World. We're talking about Blaster Master.
That's true.
Yeah. Hop out of your tank and just hang out.
I love the little crawl animation. The dude, the little Hello Kitty suit that he wears is also really cute.
He's supposed to be
Looks like he
red.
has little ears.
Supposed to be wearing a red suit, but for some reason, in his NES sprite, they chose hot pink.
I mean, you know what? What's wrong with hot pink?
Well, he's just supposed to be red, you know? Anyways, we
I'll
gotta
be
fight.
right here in a second.
He's teleporting Green Rogers from American Dad.
Those don't even look like him.
I don't know, I always called him Rogers.
Rogers.
Ah! Cheap hit. Oops. Yeah, sometimes you enter a room and you just take damage for no reason. I don't know, skill issue.
Yeah, that's one thing about Blaster Master here that could be a genuine bad thing about it is some of the enemy placements are kind of jerkish.
Yeah. Another bad thing is, we got our next boss fight. We got Crabulous.
Enjoy your ears getting destroyed.
You just shoot at him until he dies. But yeah, this game is kind of weirdly glitchy. Sometimes you get off your tank at the wrong time and you just phase through the wall and then you get stuck for all eternity. Not a good time.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's kind of, again, a little bit of a skill issue. Oh my god, my ears.
Oh yeah, I haven't even brought up the controls yet. Well, you press A to throw grenades, hold A to strafe, and then B, you shoot your gun.
The strafe is actually pretty niche. Also, something pretty cool about this game is that after you beat a boss, it teleports you to the start of that little thing.
Yeah, I know, I brought that up. Anyways, our next power-up, we got Crusher. This allows us to break blocks and also powers up our tank gun a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also when you pause the game, it says, you know, some stuff at the bottom. Sophia the Third, Nora MA01. In Japan, Sophia the Third is the name of the planet that you're on, while in America, Sophia the Third is the name of the tank. Nora is the space satellite scientist group that's mentioned in the manual. It's supposed to be a resistance force against the evil aliens. And MA01 is supposed to be your tank's name. Metal Attacker #1.
MA01 Metal Attacker 01.
Yeah.
Got it. Got all that? Good.
Oh, careful not to jump in the lava like I do.
The weird stationary lava that looks vaguely like cherry Kool-Aid.
Your legally government-mandated video game castle lava. Which, listen, if, like,
My favorite.
you know, if medieval kings figured out how to have a molten rock flowing in their castle, they probably would do that.
Medieval kings. Yes, I'd like to order 1 helping of lava, please.
Just dump it in our castle, make sure it doesn't cool off. Also, make sure it looks like Kool-Aid or tomato soup.
What is it about NES or SNES games with lava looking like some weird food substance, vaguely?
I don't know.
Oh my
Guess-
god, dude, this music.
Yeah, we got the best music in the game here with area #3.
Best music in the game.
Yeah, along with the area 2 music.
Yeah, sure. So this tank is really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of. What if this is like vaguely? What came first? Did Metroid or Blaster Master come out first?
I think Metroid came out first. But I think it released later in America.
Huh.
But yeah, we got 2 of different sub-weapons right now. We got the lightning, which shoots really inaccurate lightning underneath you. And multi-warhead missiles, which, you know, shoot a 3-way missile. There's 1 more sub-weapon we haven't collected yet, and those are the homing missiles. Look at those in a little bit.
But yeah, like SunSoft, really this is like their 1 claim to fame, and they kind of vanished after the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Blaster Master didn't exist after this. There was a novelization, by part of the Worlds of Power series. You know, adaptations of NES games to make kids read in school or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were different types of Worlds of Power novelizations. There was a Mega Man 2, there was Simon's Quest, there was a Metal Gear 1.
And of course, it also had Blaster Master.
Yeah. I also had a Shadowgate novel, and that was like a prequel book, which is kind of interesting.
Shadowgate, the best NES game.
Yeah. Eat these worm babies. Oh.
They're the best enemies in the game. But yeah. Like, really, like, kind of set the gold standard in the NES era, this game.
Right.
Like, it mixes 2 very pivotal gameplay mechanics together, has superb graphics, even to this day, if you want to really stop and look.
Oh yeah, and also SunSoft made Fester's Quest. You know,
Fester's Quest?
you know the game where you play as Uncle Fester going around shooting aliens.
Oh, shoot, yeah. Also the best game ever made.
I mean, you die once in that game, and you get sent all the way back to the beginning, so, you know, fuck you, I guess.
Well, you get punished for being bad.
Yeah, but, like, that game doesn't have any checkpoints. It's bullshit.
That's why emulation is the best way to play games.
Yeah, but I ain't no pussy using save states or rewinds or whatever.
Yo. I love the meme of the person playing Pokemon. And it's just... it's like sped up all the way.
Just playing on
emulator.
Permanently sped up. Ow!
Man, those enemies are kind of vicious.
Little turret guys. But yeah, speaking of Blaster Master sequels, there was Blaster Master 2 for the Sega Genesis, which is a complete abomination against mankind. I do not recommend it. Blaster Master Boy for the Game Boy, which is actually a reskin of a Blaster Master game. Not Blaster Master, reskin of a Bomberman game, so it doesn't even count. Blaster Master Enemy Below for the Game Boy Color, which is kind of a Game Boy Color port of this game, but it has new bosses and they all suck, and that freaking final boss in that one is like bordering on impossible. Just ludicrous.
Doesn't sound like a fun time.
Yeah. And then they made the 3D one for the PS1, Blasting Again, where Jason dies in a fucking cave. He dies in a cave-in, and then you play as his son, and also his wife, girlfriend, alien thing from the World's Power novel shows up.
Yeah, and that's actually a game that canonized her.
Yeah. Her name is Eve.
Officially.
That sounds familiar to you who are familiar with its reboot that came out about a decade back. Blaster Master Zero trilogy. Where the first game in the Zero trilogy was basically a total remake of this version. And then the next two games were just completely brand new.
The, I guess, quote, definitive way to play Blaster Master in the modern day would be the Zero series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of like
doing...
it's kind of like Metroid Zero Mission or the Resident Evil remake, where it's just so different that it might as well just be considered a different game.
It's the same, but different.
Right.
What we're doing right now is, well, we're being contrarians by playing the NES version of Blaster Master in the year in grand old fucking 2026.
Again, it's a different game, you know? It's not fair to compare.
Yeah, different developers, different style of game.
You know,
Makes sense. I'm just giving it a hard time.
Way more dialogue.
There's actually, there's dialogue, period, in that game.
Yeah, a lot more characters, you know, alien tits, plant girl with the huge watermelon tits.
Huh?
You know, if you expect anything of that caliber in this game, you know, prepare to be disappointed. No intergalactic political conflicts.
People like this day and age will pick up Blaster Master for the NES, right?
Right.
And they'll be like, where are my plant boobs? You know? They'll be so mad.
Yeah. You don't even get any frog boobs either. There's no frog waifus, which I think is a missed opportunity. Here's our next boss, the Photophage.
Photophage?
Just a bunch of fucking squares.
Boss is it's easy enough if you have the proper gun.
Yeah. Also,
Just
you
gotta
don't
stay at a range and just fire. Uh-oh, it's all over. Uh-oh. Jason, you're fucked. Jason, no, stop it.
Okay. I lost a lot of gun, but you know, I survived.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
You know, the boss gets faster and faster. But yeah, a reward for beating this boss. We get the hover ability.
Oh my god. What does the hover ability do?
Well, you see, we got a hover ability now. We've been collecting H power-ups throughout the game that don't do anything. But now they do. They fill up our hover gauge.
Oh yeah, so like what do the little things that enemies drop do exactly? I mean, H is obviously just told us
It's
it hovers, and it's the hoverboard, but what's everything else do?
P, that's power. You know, you get more health.
It's just your health.
Yeah. And then, of course, lightning, H missiles, and regular missiles are ammunition for our sub-weapons. And finally, the gun, upgrades our gun. You know, you gotta get the gun.
Gun does gun.
Yeah.
Remember, all this talk about gun is making me remember back in the day when I actually like sat down and watched cable or whatever. Gun TV.
What?
Gun TV.
Doesn't ring a bell. Is that an East Coast thing?
An East Coast thing. I don't know. I thought there was What am I thinking of? Something else. What
was it about?
That was a gaming channel.
I remember I had G4.
G4,
Yeah.
right.
You know,
Fuck, man, G4.
you know, like X-Play, Attack of the Show. Those are
Attack
ones
of
I
the
remember.
No, fucking Gun TV sounds like a bunch of fucking rednecks shooting tin cans or something like that.
Shooting ducks and blowing up beaver dams. I don't know. That's my extent of the South.
Beaver. What?
That's my extent of the knowledge to the South.
Death to beavers.
Because I don't know. I think beavers like disturb freaking the mating cycle of ducks or whatever.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
The mating cycle of ducks, huh?
Isn't that why they blow up beavers?
I think it's just for sport.
Well, why would you blow up beavers for fun? That's kind of mean. There's gotta be a
I don't know,
reason
why do we
behind
shoot? Why do we shoot ducks for fun?
it. We don't. We eat ducks.
It tastes like chicken.
Yeah. You know, that's why people hunt ducks. That's where duck hunt comes from. What, you think duck hunt invented that?
Yeah, Duck Hunt invented duck hunting.
Oh, clearly.
Obviously, didn't it?
Oh, clearly.
Wait, why are we here? Again, this is the first level.
Well, when you beat Area 3 and get your hover, you gotta backtrack all the way to the beginning of the game.
Oh, I guess that could also be a bad thing. A small criticism, but in my opinion, I think going back and backtracking when you're stronger than you were previously is actually pretty genius.
Right. Well, yeah, if you ever get lost, you read the manual. That's what I always say about these old video games. Always read the manual.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking expect me, some fucking 4-year-old bitch ass, to pick up a book and read it when I want to play my game instead?
Right. Even Zelda 1,
Yeah.
at the end of the intro, it tells you to read the manual.
Yeah, please read the manual. I remember that, actually.
But yeah, the manual of this game basically just gives you a straight-up walkthrough.
Really? Like, what does it tell you?
It's just like, alright, when you beat Area 1, you go to Area 2. When you beat Area 2, you go to Area 3. Then you pick up the hover in Area 3. Go back to Area 1 and use the hover to get up the cliff to go to Area 4. You know, just shit like that. It's just like, alright, here's how you beat the game. Fucking dumbass.
Like, what? You didn't know that after Area 3 you go to... No. It pulls a Kingdom Hearts on you. What? You're gonna fucking play Kingdom Hearts 2 after Kingdom Hearts 1? No, you fucking dumbass. You go, after you beat level 3, you go back to level 1. You don't go to level 4.
Well, I guess
Get your shit
it's
together.
just kind of like... There's nowhere else to go in Area 3. It just kind of loops you around back to the beginning of the area. So, you know.
Yeah, and once you get hover, it kind of promotes you to explore, you know?
Yeah.
So even if you didn't have the manual by your side, reading at all times, like looking over and taking notes, or did people write notes back then? Like keep a little notepad?
Well, there was like a notes section at the back of each manual. I know nobody who actually used it, though. Like, I guess writing passwords were like puzzle solutions or whatever, or cheat codes. You know, that's how you use the note section, but I don't know anything about If I go near those zombies and Resident Evil, they bite me. Frowny face.
So I've been having like minor chest pain all day.
Yeah.
I took a blood pressure pill, and I think it has some antihistamine effects going on right now.
What the fuck does that mean? Are you getting high? I just heard you slurp.
It was water.
Oh.
But no, I all I'm trying to tell you is that I feel pretty good right now.
Okay.
So here we are in the obligatory worst level in the game, which happens to also have the best music in the game.
Oh, clearly. But yeah, this is the obligatory sewer level. I don't know what it is with old video games and being obsessed with sewer stages. Hey, you know what this game needs? A gross, dingy underground maze level with water. And you gotta use bridges to get to the other side of each freaking pathway because the water runs through the middle and it's always gross sewer sludge. That's what will make our game better.
Yeah, especially like RPGs or Metroidvanias specifically are a real magnet for sewer levels. Like you have, I mean, there's good sewer levels, right? I mean, I'm not gonna bellyache on sewer levels, all of them. Like you have Rogueport sewers, which is a fantastic example of how to make a sewer. You have Kero sewers, which is, in my opinion, pretty good.
Basically, the only
As a
people who
sewer
made
level.
good sewer levels is Mario.
That is, yeah, actually, that is probably true.
And then you have
Not
shit
gonna
like
lie.
the sewer stages from Chrono Trigger. Crystallis, if you ever heard that one, has like really god-awful sewer section with like fake walls all over the fucking place. Fuck that level.
I've also heard a lot of people criticize Yoshi's story because it has 2 sewer levels.
Yeah, I hate the sewer levels in that one too.
I'm gonna stand by it and say that those are actually some of the better levels in that game.
Shin Megami
But,
Tensei Nocturne has a pretty bad sewer stage. At least it's early on though, but still, I'm not a fan of it.
Doesn't like Castlevania 64 like have a gigantic sewer level?
Yes.
Like one of the biggest in like video game history.
Well, not video game history. I'm sure there's worse out there. The Ed, Edd and Eddy video game had a sewer level. I don't know why.
The Ed, and Eddy video game.
Yes. And now for your sewer level, you get your obligatory sewer maze. This one's not so bad. You just go down. Just try to find.
I like people who complain about like design of sewer levels in games, and then I just tell them, "Have you ever been in a sewer? Have you ever seen what a sewer looks like in real life?"
Yes. That doesn't mean you gotta design your freaking level like a sewer.
How would you design a sewer level?
I wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry to give you a half-ass answer, but I just don't like sewers.
alright. Case closed, I guess. Well, you don't like sewers because there's monsters down there?
No, I think it's a really gross and stinky level.
Do you know about the Florida Lizard Man?
What?
The Florida Lizard Man.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
There's lots of lizard men in fucking Florida.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Blaster Master sequels, and I totally forgot the first time they tried to reboot the series. It was a remake of the first game.
I was talking about No, I want to talk about sewer levels.
No, let me finish. There was Blaster Master Overdrive for the fucking Wii U.
Oh,
It's never been re-released anywhere else, so if you never
Blaster Master Overdrive.
If you never bought it before they shut down Nintendo Online, up yours, I guess. You gotta emulate it. There's a fucking music in that game, Jesus Christ. How badly they butchered the entire soundtrack. If you haven't listened to it, definitely go on YouTube and listen to its soundtrack. It's the most hilarious shit I've ever heard.
It sounds like a fucking bagpipe getting shoved through a clown's asshole. It is. Especially like, oh, you hear that stomach grumble just now?
Yeah.
In the song? That's my favorite part.
I always just imagine like a frog croak. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it
bullfrog. But yeah, like the Overdrive soundtrack, oh my god, it is something. Especially the first stage, oh baby. But yeah, Overdrive. Ooh, on the Wii U of all things. Like, oh, you Blaster Master fans were eating good in the Wii U era.
They were trying to revive the Blaster Master franchise. I think that was when SunSoft was trying to put themselves back on the map. So they made like an April Fool's thing called... it was like an unreleased sequel to Blaster Master on NES called Operation Fred or some shit. Or Destination Fred. And they actually made like fake screenshots of the thing on like April Fools. And then they released
Destination Fred.
Yeah. And then they re-released it on Virtual Console, Blaster Master 1. And then you know, they tried to release Overdrive and I don't know, I never really heard of anybody really playing it.
Fucking Destination Fred. Sounds like an awful little, like, Disneyland that Fred the YouTuber made.
But, don't touch the water in this level, otherwise you sink like a rock. Even though you can swim fine into side-scrolling sections, I don't know.
Yeah, something about Jason in this game and the Jason playing this game is that neither of them can swim.
Whoa. Whoa! 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 Here we got Fred, Mutant Fred. He follows a very predictable pattern. Jump 3 times, spit out his tongue, jump twice, spit out balls, and then jump 3 times, spit out a fireball.
Oh my god, he's fast!
And that's basically the entire fight.
So enjoy your ears getting absolutely like repetitized by this 5-second loop boss music and like the constant clanging.
Ah! I hate this guy's freaking hitbox. It's never really clear where it's supposed to be. Like, he's only vulnerable when his mouth is open. But it's like not clear on like where exactly the hitbox is.
I'm gonna take a bite of chip. If you don't mind. I have chip and dip.
Ooh. Ah, fuck!
Ah, frick.
I got hit. When you get hit, you lose your gun. And it sucks. There we go.
Dude, you just killed Fred.
Oh no. We got a key. Yay!
You gotta... Yay! Hurrah! E-miner!
Yeah, we killed our pet frog. I'm sure he's fine. So in the World of Power novelization, they try to justify this by saying that the final boss of the game creates like visual illusions or hallucinations, and that Jason just imagined fighting a giant mutant Fred, and that the real Fred is still fine and alive.
Still alive and well, huh?
Yeah. You know, I'm sure he's got like, I don't know, how long do bullfrogs live?
7 or 8 years?
Yeah, he's still got a couple more years on him.
Bullfrogs live a long time. Bet. fat, gross little slime babies.
I don't know why.
And yeah, now you love backtracking so much?
Yeah, now we gotta backtrack out of here. You know, just go up. Oh yeah, you were also still talking about sewer levels.
Yeah, what you're witnessing right now is why people don't like sewer levels.
Yeah.
Look at all the tracky.
Look at all the maze. Look at how everything looks the same.
Bro, I would pay money to watch you play an MMO.
No, I will not.
Yes. Yes.
I will not put myself through those shenanigans.
It would be the funniest thing on planet Earth.
Why?
Because it's full of your favorite gameplay. It's full of your favorite gameplay loops.
You know, backtracking, maze levels, social interaction.
Yeah, fuck
fetch
being
quests,
social, right? I mean, oh yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Fetch quest. That shit's built into the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get one more gun upgrade before I leave. Make sure you don't touch the water. Yeah, you were saying earlier that Jason couldn't swim. Well, like, he can swim, but he just can't swim in this. And I'm not sure why.
He will sink like a pile of shit, like a fucking sack of potatoes. And you also can't swim.
I know I can't swim, but I can't swim anywhere, but, like, Jason can swim anywhere, but you can't swim in here. Is it toxic? Is it, like, actually really heavy sludge water? Is he just scared of it?
Sucks him in there.
Maybe it's quicksand. Look at the water in this area. Look at that. Somebody
It's
put...
actually, like, strangely detailed.
Yeah, somebody put effort into that. Alright, here's, like, the only major difference between this version and the Japanese version. In the American version, you know, it's just a simple platform challenge to get to the other side. But in the Japanese version... Okay. In the Japanese version, though, none of these platforms were here. Instead, you had to make a blind jump all the way down here to grab a single ladder tile. And if you miss, you instantly die from fall damage.
Which this game also has, by the way.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to Area 5, the water level.
We are on the water level with the best music in the game.
Yes.
To be honest, so...
And we got these little scuba diver babies.
Bro, straight up vibes.
It's kind of eerie when you, like, kill them and they, like, drop dead for a few seconds.
It's like they're people, and then they just kind of go limp, and then it's like you killed a guy.
Yeah. It's like,
Feel good about yourself? You just murdered a man.
It's like, oh my god. They're the only enemies that, like, just have a death animation, too.
It's a bit fucked up, but, you know, I mean, you know, this is a time of war.
Right. Or
fighting
mutants in your backyard.
You think Jason already knows how to drive tanks?
Well, he had a car in his garage. I suppose he already knows how to drive, unless that's his dad's car.
I like to think, oh yeah, I've been training for this all my life. I'm a fucking tank pilot. I already know how to drive a tank. I don't know.
I already know how to go cave diving.
Probably not. That's probably maybe a bit of a stretch.
Well, you don't think he already knows how to do cave diving? He's doing it right now. It's not like bashing his freaking skull against the jagged rocks in the ceiling.
Cave diving is terrifying.
Yeah, don't do it.
Like real life thing?
Yeah. You ever, like, seen those, like, pictures of, like, those signs near underwater caves? Stop! Do not go any further. There is nothing in this cave worth diving for, and nothing worth dying for that matter. Shows like a Grim Reaper next to a bunch of skeletons in scuba gear. It's kind of fucked up.
I think people found like skeletons of like dead people in the water and thought, oh, these could be nice props.
They're not like props. It's just a picture.
Yeah, I know.
But
in the past, I imagine.
Well, I guess like the only example of that is just the Nutty Putty Cave. If you know that story.
Oh my god.
It still makes me really uncomfortable. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we're not talking about Nutty Putty Cave.
I don't like the Nutty Putty Cave.
That shit is terrifying.
You know, guy gets trapped in a freaking cave and he suffocates to death over the course of like 3 days while his friends consider whether or not to save him or not. And to save him requires cutting off his foot.
Yeah, and they do actually do it, if I remember correctly.
I don't think they went through with it. They just kind of left him to die. And then his wife married someone else, which I think is the biggest kick in the nuts.
I mean, no disrespect to her. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Right? But...
Ooh, I just barely made that.
It's awful. It's an awful story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you were like, I don't want to talk about it, and then we just talk about it. Like, okay.
You know, we gotta give the context.
Yeah, he was upside down, too.
Freaking brain matter. Freaking blood and brain matter is like leaking to his skull.
Alright, bro. Well, I think we're good on that part.
Here's these little computer babies. If you go directly in front of them, they shoot a laser at you. And it's very annoying.
They really do look like computers. They look like little computers that are attached to like washing machines.
Here's our next boss, the hard shell. If you have the fully powered gun, this guy is a complete fucking joke. If you don't, though, this guy takes forever. Because every time you shoot his bubbles, they stop your bullets. And as he takes more damage, he shoots his bubbles faster. Thankfully, they make up for it by giving him less health than most of the other bosses in the game. If I could
please
shoot him.
Enjoy the premium Blaster Master experience with the noise.
Beep! There we go. Throw bombs on his fucking corpse.
Well, call that whiplash.
But yeah, if you're missing gun power-ups, instead of going to the top route, when you come to this shaft right here, you could take the bottom route, and that'll take you to a cubby hole where at the end you get a bunch of gun power-ups.
He said shaft.
He said hole.
Hole. Oh, my chest hurt. I can't do a good Beavis right now.
Yeah, don't attempt that.
I have done I can do a pretty good Beavis. You know.
Right.
I think it was our Final Fantasy. Was it Final Fantasy 1 playthrough where I was doing Beavis, or was it 2? Or
it was 2.
Yeah, man, that shit. Peak.
Yeah, audio quality's all fucked up in that one, and bitrate's not as great. That was before I knew what the hell I was doing.
Still had some fun moments like Beavis, but
yeah.
I think, at least.
Yeah, I made my effort to defend Final Fantasy 2. It's not that bad of a game.
Oh, no, I actually quite enjoy Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah. Anyways, for defeating the hard shell... Whee!
Oh my god, we're flying!
We got a swimming tank. Our tank swims, it flies. This thing's like a landmaster. Star Fox.
Landmaster, aka one of the coolest Final Smashes in the fucking Smash history.
Yeah. Have you ever read up on the specs of the Landmaster? Like, they posted, like, specs on it, and apparently it's, like, 5 times larger than the largest tank in the world at the moment. Which is freaking terrifying to think about. And it flies.
Brother, that thing is not airborne travel. That thing is not designed for airborne travel. Yeah, I think I actually have read up on the specs. Specs kind of ruin shit, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, whenever they, like, try to add, like, specs, like, size and weight to something, they always, like, fuck it up somehow. Like, you know, in the original Street Fighter 2, Zangief, he was, like, well, he was, like, 6'5", but he was also, like, 230 pounds, making him, like, extremely underweight for his body mass.
Yeah, right, a giant-ass, burly Russian man. 6'7" or whatever, and he's like 200 pounds. What? The most egregious example of like bios or whatever the fuck like that being all wrong and not making sense is Pokemon.
Yeah, like, the most obvious example that comes to mind, Groudon, he's like, he created the lands, he creates earthquakes whenever he moves. He's only at like 11 feet and like, what, 1 ton?
Bro, you could put him in your fucking kitchen.
He's just a tiny little guy. And Kyogre, like, compared to other, like, killer whales and stuff, like, they'd eat him up. Like, he's what, 14 feet, while most killer whales are, like, around 30 to 40 feet.
Yeah, like, an average orca could just eat Kyogre.
It's a little fucked up. Right, I don't want to go up here. I want to go down here. Yeah, the reason why I took this entire roundabout shortcut is because, when you're like swinging around, you can't shoot up. I don't know why.
Yeah, so you're forced to shoot at like weird angles like that.
Yeah.
Lots of backtracking in this game, I'm starting to realize.
Well,
which is
it's not really backtracking. You're just like taking an alternate route. Yeah, see, that's where we came from. Now we're gonna go up here. Bust out the missiles.
Yeah, bust out them missiles.
Area 6, the obligatory ice level.
I hate this game. I've taken everything back that good about this game. I said I hate it. This game is actually dog shit.
But we got the best song in the game.
Yeah, this is the best song in the game, though, so it kind of makes up for it.
The song kind of sounds like it was composed by David Wise. You know, that, like, kind of oscillating notes.
I'm sorry, the what notes? You can try that again.
Oscillating? I don't know how to say it. But, you know, it's just that kind of bouncy style of music. Sounds like ice level music you hear in, like, Wizards and Warriors or Battletoads or maybe even Snake Rattle and Roll.
Sorry, you said Snake Rattle and Roll and my brain just short-circuited.
Why, you have PTSD from Snake Rattle and Roll?
Don't.
You have PTSD from that fucking 10th stage, Glacier stage, where you gotta, like, make those accurate stages while going up the mountain. You wanna do that again?
No! Don't talk about shittle, and fuck around me.
But yeah, Area 6 is not that bad to navigate. You just go to the right. Take the top right. That's how you navigate this place.
For being a semi-late game stage, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But I just hate ice physics with a burning fucking passion. Plus, it's weird because I actually quite enjoy the snow and ice aesthetic in games. I actually quite enjoy.
You just don't like having your control taken away from you. Or you're playing the water level and all of a sudden you're fighting with a different control scheme. Oh yeah, I mean, you can pause the game to change the camera angle.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not like some games where like being in let's just make something up. Let's just like make like a fake scenario that would be in a game, like I don't know, like a water level that would reverse your controls or something like that. That's also kind of a side scroll. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't exist, right? But
right. The ice physics in this game are brutal as hell. Like,
look at you can see just how kind of messed up these ice physics really are.
Jason really needs to get snow tires onto his freaking car. He's not gonna survive the black ice. And he, commuting to work every night.
Yeah, it's not gonna. He's not gonna survive the black ice once it stabs him.
That's fucked up.
And you still laughed.
I know.
Low-hanging fruit sometimes can be funny.
Yeah, when all the roads are frozen and, Jason's gotta drive this fucking tank. Pretty sure this thing is not street legal.
Bro, the Landmaster is not legal. Period. I'm still on the Landmaster. Like, it shouldn't exist. It's an affront on, like, all ingenuity. Like, fucking the Fox people, those furries, man.
Fucked up. That just makes me wonder how huge a Great Fox is. These are homing missiles! Watch out, Sonic! That looks like a homing missile!
Looks like the way to the sky deck.
Be careful, Sonic! That's a homing missile! Jesus Christ, who thought that boss fight was a good idea?
No, that's pretty good day.
Gotta
That's
build.
for the Sonic Adventure 1 playthrough coming up.
I am not doing a Sonic Adventure 1 playthrough. I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Okay. Whatever you want, bro.
But I'm playing DX though.
Oh god.
I'm one of those weirdos who actually prefers Sonic Adventure DX to the original Genesis one.
Genesis? I didn't know Sonic Adventure was on Genesis.
No, Dreamcast.
Let me guess, you prefer DX because you never had a Dreamcast.
Oh my god, how'd you know?
It's okay, I don't have a Dreamcast either.
I never had one.
Like, who the fuck did? For like a, 2001 little Zoomer baby.
Prissy ass fucking rich kids. You were rich when you were a kid.
No, I was not.
What?
I was not a rich kid.
Didn't you have every game known to mankind back then?
Not really. I had an NES, I had a Super Nintendo, which didn't work, and I had a GameCube. And then later on I got a GBA. That was it.
An NES that didn't work, so it just kind of sat in the room and looked cool.
No, the Super Nintendo, that was like hanging out in the freaking shed. The NES worked, but it was kind of like stuck in the closet for the longest time. I only found out about it when I was like kind of snooping around my parents' house. And then I found this and I saw Castlevania and all that stuff and I was just like, oh, I guess we have this now.
Would you call... I mean, you already said this is a Metroidvania, but it kind of also has some RPG elements, like constantly upgrading your gun, your ship as well.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you can just say anything is a role-playing game. Well, in Donkey Kong Country, it's a role-playing game because you role-play as Donkey Kong. Here's the next boss. Frozen Crabulous!
The best boss?
This guy is just Crabulous, but he's a huge pain in the ass now. When you go underneath his arms, he shoots out bowling balls or something like that.
Weird giant things of cement?
Anyways, I hate fighting this boss, so you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Oh. He's gonna die? There we go.
What the hell did you just do to that guy? You just fucking Goku'd his ass.
That was more of Fist of the North Star. You are already dead.
Like when you punch someone and time freezes and it hits them like 50 times.
Yeah, that was the pause trick.
The pause trick?
Yeah. It's the same thing in Mega Man. You know how everybody fights the Yellow Devil in that game?
Because fuck fighting that thing legit,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, like, whenever you pause the game, the hitboxes are still active. So you just pause the game, and then you just wait for them to die as they take constant damage.
Classic. Truly classic.
And now...
But yeah, you haven't really been using that glitch at all, really.
Yeah. That's like the only boss I really do it to, along with the next boss, because I hate both of those bosses.
There's no shame in being a bitch.
I
I
mean,
understand.
I tried. You know, you saw, I tried. I tried to give him a chance, but I didn't care.
I did. I noticed that you tried to not be a bitch and you failed.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I took damage.
You
And
took one hit and you were like, I give up.
because trying to fight that thing without your fully powered gun is suicide.
Well then, why'd you go and take a hit, huh? How come you got hit?
I don't know, man. I didn't mean it. You think I intentionally take damage from the
Sometimes.
freaking Crabulous monsters' cement blocks?
Cement blocks and vaguely white in hue globs that he shoots out.
Splooge!
So we have to backtrack again.
Yeah, all the way back to Area 2. You know, fantastic. Makes me happy. Geronimo!
So there's no fall damage in your tank, which is nice.
Yeah. You know,
But if you're the little piss boy, then you're gonna just fucking fall over dead.
yeah. I mean, I wonder how his freaking, I wonder how his thigh bones felt when I jumped that far.
So you got the best power up in the game just now from Frozen
Yeah.
Fabulous, didn't you?
Yeah. Here, see if I can find a good place to show it off. Whoa!
Wow!
I could climb the walls.
Frozen Crabulous. I wonder what he tastes like. Probably tastes like crab.
Probably tastes like crab and freezer burnt frozen pizza.
Oh, sounds delicious. No, it sounds disgusting.
It's like undercooked crab.
You just die. I mean, I would die.
The game's lagging. Game can't handle its awesomeness. Might as well just shoot all my missiles, you know.
Might as well just shoot myself.
Look, I got all these homing
In-game.
missiles.
All these missiles and nothing to shoot at. Oh god, we're in the weird paletted room again.
Orange and green.
Disgusting.
It looks like snot.
I think people watch these videos.
Maybe.
Like, are there people who look forward to these uploads?
Hopefully. I don't know, maybe later. Don't gotta be self-depreciating. Yeah, that's why you need a wall power-up. Whee!
Look at him jiggle.
Ah! Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's another example of enemies being placed in really mean locations in the mid to late game.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you've caught on to the joke by now. And every level we go to has the best music in the game.
Yeah.
But for this one coming up, I fucking mean it. Oh my god!
You don't gotta sing it. Yeah, we got like 8-bit death metal here.
Like, oh my, bro. I can't even spot it. Just listen.
Shit. Oh no! My first death.
Bro, the music is so awesome, it killed you.
All the freaking weird ball things have like homing missiles or whatever. Well, it's not homing, but I felt like they were homing.
It's alright, Jason. It's alright. I forgive you. But no, you compare this track. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and I'm going to make everyone angry. This is probably the best single track in a video game on the NES library.
Really?
Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this shit?
I mean, I could probably name
Like,
something else, but like, you know, head empty. Can't really think of other NES songs.
Yes. So therefore, I win by default.
Yes. Look at this lava cape and the green rock walls.
I don't know. But this 8-bit death metal. Oh my god, dude. How did the composer even do so much with the sound chip of the NES?
Keep in mind, this is like, I think they're still using the SunSoft sound chip, which I think is like one of the first special sound chips they used for NES games. Later on, Castlevania 3 would famously use the VRC6 sound chip, which, you know, added like 2 more extra channels and a sawtooth channel and stuff like that. And
Right.
another Konami game, Language Point, would use the VRC7 chip to make it sound like a Sega Genesis game. And there's also Megami Tensei 2, which used the NSFC chip. Or just, I think it's just called the NSF chip. You know, give their soundtrack a real meaty punch.
This is the actual best song in the game, right here.
Yeah.
It is a masterfully crafted track, and it's appropriate for being in the late game. Kind of gives you this sense of, alright, shit's getting real.
Yeah.
Time to lock in, as it were. And also, a really cool, graphically intense level as well.
Yeah.
Because this level also looks really, really good.
We're now in the weird green spongy place.
Also worth keeping in mind, like, you have to remember, like, the graphics chip for the NES is like the size of your fingernail.
Right. Oh, look at this guy. He's always stuck there.
Bro, he's stuck.
I don't know why he's always there. He's just, I don't know, he's just hanging out. Let him chill. Yeah, another thing that Blaster Master Zero did, they kept the first stage of music. You know, of course you gotta keep that. It's the most famous song in the game after all. But the rest of the soundtrack they completely changed. Usually for worse.
Yeah, including this one.
Yeah, the Area 7 music in Blast Master Zero is like really boring. I can't even remember it. I just know it sucks.
Oh.
I gotta get my full power gun! Gotta get the flashing gun. Yeah.
flashing gun. Oh, damn, look at that. I still love the little Hello Kitty fucking outfit that Jason's wearing.
Yeah.
In the overworld, in the, like, in these little sections here.
Got a lot of moonwalk.
It's cute. It's cute as shit. Sorry, I gotta go quiet again because that part is here.
If you ever heard the Stone McKnuckle remix of the song, it's really good. You know, to make the song more full, along with real instruments. You always gotta use real instruments when you're remixing something, you know? Make it sound nice. Don't make it sound like Doom music.
You're gonna dislike what I have to say about the Rock McKnuckle version of this song.
Stone McKnuckle, whatever.
Stone McKnuckle, Rock McKnuckle, Rock McKnuckle, yeah.
You also made that.
Like it.
You also made that really good Undying the Undying remix from Undertale.
I actually very much prefer this version over the Stone McKnuckle version.
Ah.
I mean, I actually listened to I listened to them both actually at work today, and I don't know. Maybe it's the speaker I was using, but it just didn't sound as nice in my opinion. But here's the best boss in the game.
Fred Revenge, or Solar Fred as he's known. He's basically the same boss, but he has a way more complicated pattern. Still a pattern though. You can still memorize it. It's just this boss takes freaking forever.
But yeah, it's just Fred, the evil fire fraud.
Yeah, and I took it. I'm not sure if I'm.
Is it over?
I'm not sure if I'm willing to sit here for like the next 5 minutes fighting this fucking thing. Yeah, he's gonna repeat his pattern now. Fuck.
Well, Jason, beat the shit out of Solar Fred.
God damn it.
Almost.
Fireball, and he's gonna do his fire spit. There we go.
Evil Fred has been vanquished.
Yeah.
Through a method of pure skill.
You've seen the pattern. I'm not willing to sit here for freaking ages. And now you get Wall 2, which is the most frustrating power-up in existence. I swear to God, they did not playtest this thing.
Yeah, man, Wall 2. It's an upgrade.
Quote-unquote. Theoretically. Oh yeah, now you can climb up the ceiling and under floors, which tends to get you killed most of the time. That's where most of the difficulty for the last level comes from.
Which, by the way, there's only 8 levels in this game. And that was the 7th level. We've been hauling ass, not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Our time together is almost over.
I know, it's so sad. Yeah, 8 levels seems to be pretty much the average amount of levels for a game.
But at least we can enjoy level 7's rocking out music one more time before we leave.
Alright, just gotta be careful. You know, you're not allowed to jump near the ledge anymore. Ah!
That's so good. And yeah, you can't jump near the edge or it's just gonna fuck you, and then it'll just won't be pretty.
Yeah. Really sad. Excuse me. Here's a shortcut back to the beginning.
Sorry. A little shortcut. Look at that.
Yeah, and now we gotta go to Area 3.
Good old backtracking. Love it, huh?
Whoa. Whoa! Flipping all over the place.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
My gun's
So
all
funny.
fucked up. Ow! Look at this tank go. It's got momentum too.
Look at it bounce. Like they didn't need to fucking
Make the tank.
animate, or I guess yeah, I guess it would be animate,
Yeah.
or draw his little wheels bouncing around. They didn't need to do that, but they did.
You know what? That makes this game soulful.
This game has soul.
Alright. Area 3. See if I could get more hover power-ups before I enter the last level. Ow! Nope.
Ow. Ow.
That's smart. These little guys, little Christmas tree things, tend to drop hover power-ups.
Well, hopefully they'll drop some hover for us that we desperately need.
There's one.
I was gonna say, so it's up just a little too high.
Fuck! What are you gonna do to
You're
me,
taking
huh,
damage, sir.
Yes, I know.
It's also worth mentioning that there's no auto fire.
Yeah. So if you're playing on a rectangular NES controller, good luck with your freaking thumbs.
You're at risk of fucking carpal tunnel. Ugh.
Come on, kill me, you little bastards. There we go.
Why do we need hover? Exactly, there we go.
So we can be prepared for the last level. We're gonna go up here now.
We gotta be prepared.
Yeah. This is why you couldn't make it past before. Well, now you can.
Ooh, looks precarious.
Whew.
Bro.
These guys, they drop. I don't think we're gonna spawn anymore. Nope. Yeah, those guys drop power-ups. So we're probably gonna have to go back and forth a little bit. Yeah, there's your 3
Yeah,
second
you know,
preview.
just hold that thought about Area 8.
Because trust me, you want to be prepared as much as you can.
Oh.
Well, see pink for a second. Yeah, these guys always drop some peas.
P.
And pea. go. Now we're all powered up.
Are you ready for the final level?
Area 8. Oh man, oops. Oh man, they really saved the worst for last, didn't they? Alright, this whole section. They want you to like platform through this whole section. I say fuck that. Fuck! Fucking wall 2, you killed me!
Yeah, blame wall 2, huh?
Yeah, trust me. Just take it real slow throughout this place. Okay, there's no time limit. There's no time limit!
It's all pink and green and weird.
Fuck. Took way too much damage. Fucking unbelievable.
Yep, all because of fucking, what do you call it? Jump 2.
Wall 2.
Messing you up. Wall 2, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's alright, we can just get more health.
Yeah. This is where you want to use your hover. Or not.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wall 2. Really cool, bro.
Is this maybe one? That's fine.
Hopefully I don't get a game over.
You won't get a game over.
Because then I'm gonna lose all my hover and then I gotta freaking backtrack and get it all back.
Well, you know, just take it nice and chill.
You know, if I could jump properly.
Yeah, if you could jump. Oh god, what is that sound?
They're the freaking mines.
Do you like taking damage from absolutely nothing?
Alright.
Yeah, this is kind of, in my opinion, where the game starts to fuck up a little bit.
Go over here. And we could get... it's got a little cache for power-ups. Yeah, we haven't seen these guys since the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah.
Happy to see them. They're still around.
I'm not happy to see them.
Yeah, get gun. Hopefully some hover. Actually, we don't really need hover anymore.
Yeah, a little high-pitched noise just now.
Oh, yeah.
Ugly.
I like the range of music. You know, like, one level is like, rock out! And then this one's just kind of like, ooh, spooky alien caves.
Yeah, the range of music in this game, honestly, really cool. Really impressive.
I'm pretty sure it's the same composer. So, you know, kudos.
Yeah, incredible work on the OST in this game. One of the best in SNES. I almost said SNES. That's how good it is.
You don't really have to fight these guys, by the way. You can just kind of hang out. Hey, what do you guys do on Saturday nights?
They watch anime and argue behind whether or not Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime.
Hopefully
What do
get
you
some
think?
peas. Yeah, I'd say so. It's got that animated style, you know. Alright, the last hallway.
The last hallway of the entire game?
Not the entire... Yeah, the entire game. I'd say it's like the last real obstacle. Got these fucking skulls shooting caterpillars at you. It's a real shit show.
Honestly, like, the concept of a giant-ass hallway before a final boss, like this one,
Yeah.
is really cool.
Yeah, it's always been cool.
Final Fantasy 1 and 2, I think, did it. Giant ass hallway before a final boss. And
Yeah.
Blaster Master also does it.
Alright. Now this is the last room in the game, but there's really nothing in here that can kill you, realistically.
Unless you jump into the spikes.
Yeah, like a dumbass. Ooh, the music's getting all creepy now.
Yeah. Another really cool thing of this game's soundtrack is that it has like an adaptive soundtrack in the last level.
The final
ready?
boss. And it's a guy on the box!
Oh god, who is that thing?
This is the plutonium boss.
Plutonium?
Yeah. He's apparently the main
Professor
antagonist.
Plutonium.
Even though in the original Japanese version, he's just a pet of the final boss. Yeah, he's gonna shoot these weird rocks, blobs of spit, whatever they're supposed to be. And they're just gonna bounce along the wall. Anti-gravity rocks.
Meteors?
I don't know.
I guess meteors.
Yeah, you're just going to hang back. The boulders, they react to your bullets, so you can keep them bouncing. And now,
You beat the game!
the Underworld Lord, also known as Emperor Goes, from the Japanese version.
And of course,
You can cheese him.
they had to bring back the level 7 music, which is, I guess you could call this the final boss theme.
Yeah. Normally what you're supposed to do is you're just kind of like straight back and forth and, you know, have like a real whip duel. But, if you're at this spot right here, he kind of gets stuck and he can't hit you. I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you, Jason!
For an NES game, it's a really cool sprite, I think.
Ah! Okay.
He's definitely trying. Oh, you killed yourself. Alright, time to find legit. Oh, never mind.
There we go. I'm risking that shit. There we go! Teabag on his corpse. Do whatever. And now the mountain collapses. In the Japanese version, it's like a alien tower. But now they just made it a mountain. Now all the skies are blue again, and... Didn't I have brown hair? Why do I have blue hair now? Maybe that whole experience took away like 20 years off my life.
And look, Fred is back.
Yay! Can't wait to come home and, like, try and sleep well at night. Talk to my therapist about this.
And that was Blaster Master for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Hell yeah! Ain't that fun. See you the music. Thanky? Thanky and others.
Thank you and others.
Naoki Kodama, thank you for a cool soundtrack. Special thanks to these guys.
So yeah, what do we think about Blaster Master?
Pretty cool game.
We love it.
I love it.
We love it. We hate it.
I love it. Even if it is kind of a early NES jank mess. It's like kind of transitional period for NES games, you know, they're like starting to be less Super Mario Brothers and more a little advanced, you know, get your Demon's Crest 2 and whatever. Gargoyle Quest 2, not Demon's Crest, that's the Super Nintendo game. Very thanks.
Very thanks.
Very thanks. You're very welcome.